In the top stories, officials say passage of tropical storm won't affect music festival. Former Brazil leader's political fate in jeopardy, and lawsuit says Amazon duped millions of customers. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Major Newscast. Today is Friday the 22nd of June 2023. I'm Jason Davis. Nationally, the passage of Tropical Storm Brett south of the Federation is not expected to have any major impact on the St. Kitts Music Festival, which begins on Thursday night. That's according to Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Marsha Henderson, who responded to a question about how the approaching storm may affect the festival.
We are monitoring the weather. We are not, from what we're hearing from the Met office, we should be fine. We actually welcome the rain that came last night and the days before. It was super hot here and dry, so we actually welcome the rain, but we should be fine in terms of the weather. All plans are going as scheduled, so the flights and artists should be coming in as scheduled.
An alert issued by the Meteorological Office on Thursday morning said on its present track, Brett is forecast to move over the Windward Islands on Thursday, well south of and at a safe distance from the Leeward and British Virgin Islands. No specific action is required of residents of these regions at this time, other than to keep monitoring the progress of Tropical Storm Brett. Fans, folklore, and festival officials were on hand at the RLB International Airport on Wednesday night to welcome national artist Byron Messiah, who will be performing on the Friday night of the St. Kitts Music Festival. Upon arrival, Messiah was greeted by the fans and the media and took a moment to view his billboard that was recently erected at the airport. During the course of the evening, Messiah was also presented with a ceremonial key to the city as a show of gratitude for his accomplishments. The Friday night acts of the St. Kitts Music Festival will also include 313 Family, Governor, Skillibeng, Chronix, Coffee, and Anthony B. In other news, the police are investigating the circumstances surrounding an accident in Conyers that sent 9 persons to the hospital. According to the police, the incident occurred between 5 and 5:30 p.m. on Wednesday on the Island Main Road in Conyers and involved motorcar P4937, owned and driven by Kenrick Phillip of Stonefort Estate, and motor omnibus HA356, which was owned and driven by Arnold Adams of Sandy Point. The police say both vehicles collided when traveling in opposite directions. The collision sent Mr. Phillips's motorcar off the main road and down onto the rocky seaside that runs parallel to the Island Main Road in Conyers. Mr. Phillip and 1 passenger from the bus are currently hospitalized at the JNF General Hospital and are listed in stable condition. 7 other persons, including a child and Mr. Adams, were also treated at the Joseph N. France General Hospital for injuries sustained in the collision. There were no fatalities. Investigations are ongoing.